What is up, everybody? Arthur here with this random mailbox unboxing video because, yeah, you know, it's one of those things. I got some stuff in the mail and figured I'd take a vote and see who wants to actually see me open up some boxes. Basically, two boxes, but Cox Create, fucking hilarious. Your booty stinks. I don't know, man. I worked. I worked. My booty don't stink. Venom Bite in the house, man. Venom Bite is always here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. How you guys doing on a Friday? Oh, holy shit. Black Knight 710, dude. It's been a while. How you doing? How you doing? See, I like these random live streams because then, people that don't make it for my state of the art, can jump in and say what's up. Hopefully you guys are having a good Friday. Hopefully you're almost done with work. If you're not working today, hopefully you're enjoying your day off. Uh Oh, getting ready to leave tomorrow. Where are you going? Going like the families for the holidays, or what's going on with that, Josh? Did I watch Superman trailer? I did. I think it looks promising. It definitely looks promising, but you know, James Gunn could fumble it, but I really feel like this is his, like, he needs to nail this. This would be, if he fails and it flops, then I think that's going to be like a ding against his career really bad. But I think good potential to save the DCU, and it'd be awesome to see the DCU start, doing better than Marvel, because I mean Marvel's doing trash right now. But the Superman does look good, and the cast, the characters they showed, it looks awesome. Definitely gonna be geeking out when I see that movie. And I mean, come on, they had crypto in it, and the crypto's CGI actually looks good. Oh, it's there's hope for the DCU. You're going to Colorado Springs for Christmas, okay? James Gunn is amazing writer. I have faith. Marvel is easy to beat right now. That is true. That's very true. Damn Marvel. But yeah, I just hope he does the DCU justice. I mean, I think I would like to see him bring in the Patterson, Robert Pattinson Batman into it. Is it Patterson or Patson? Either way, I want to see that Batman come in there, but I feel like they're just two different types of, like, genres, more dark and realistic. The other one's comic booky. I don't know. Or I mean, I'll be okay if there's two different, like, DCU type of things. Like, you got the Penguin, the Pattinson Batman, and then you got what he's doing with the other stuff. I think it'll be interesting. Yeah, that was Guy Gardner in the trailer of all lanterns, but I mean, it's definitely one when you see him, you're like, yes, that's Guy Gardner. Yeah, they put a lot of characters in there. See, I hope not. I hope not. We're gonna get a new Batman. I hope we don't get a new Batman. I mean, they already sort of like took away a Joker, but he didn't. It's, did they really take it? I don't know. It's so wishy washy. Hollywood doesn't know what to do and where to go. I mean, you could tell by how the first Joker movie was, then the second one was like, Hollywood is struggling. This guy Gardner's haircut looks like Stuart, as it should be. It's not like his haircut was awesome in the comics. It was a damn bowl cut. Yeah, the Stag Industries, and they chose. I think they chose a great actor for Lex Luthor. Um, a lot of the characters and actors and actresses, they look like they're young enough so they could actually do multiple movies and not look decrepit and old by the time certain films drop. So I think it's going to be good. I'm just over the whole origin of Superman because it's boring as hell, and we've seen it so many times. Just like if I saw the origin of Batman again, I'm like, I just can't anymore. It's just the same thing. Like, give us a quick synopsis. Maybe have it where it's like a comic book flipping through the pages, and you get like a this is where he is. Here we go. We start into some fun shit. Yeah, he is a good actor. Definitely good. But you guys are hanging out, three and out, three people, good enough. Anybody else can watch a replay because this is a short notice. But I got some packages. I got two boxes. We got a nice little cube from Toyco. If you guys aren't familiar with Toyco, Toyco is. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm like, Toyco is, and then got distracted by Black Knight. The Penguin show was great, so we definitely getting a new Batman. The Penguin show was great, but we don't need a new Batman. We could just, if they're gonna do it with that Penguin, I think they should stick with the Batman they had. But if they're doing a different Penguin, they should have a different Batman. But Penguin was awesome. But back to what I was saying. So this box came from Toyco, all the way from Cali. He is a you'll see people just talk about Andrew at Toyco, and he is awesome. Like, that's where I get a lot of my imports. His shipping and packing is quick and beautiful and phenomenal. Like, look at that. Look how clean that looks. And then look at that. I got some gummy bears. Gummy bears in there, but look how clean that is. This is the first one, but then even like you taking out the layers, it's awesome. But yeah, anytime. Oh, we got Venger. What's up? Yeah, Andrew is the man. Cock's candy good. And definitely, a piece of candy. So this one has a shipper. Oh shit, I got a box within a box that I gotta open up. So give you guys an idea, quick little glimpse of a shipper. Some of you might know what it is or could take a guess. I'm packing prezzies while eating jelly sweets. The fuck are jelly sweets? I don't know what jelly sweets are. I would totally say hook me up with a bunch of stuff from over there, but I don't think it would make it overseas and customs and probably be good by the time we got here. So we got the new Sage Mode Naruto. Comes with that nice soft goods jacket. Looking awesome. Such an awesome piece. I love me some Naruto. Put the shipper down there. Then we also got some Jada. We got Cammy. And that's not it. We got one more. Kind of like, they're like Caribou. I'm actually eating Round Trees randoms from the UK. Oh, okay. And then got DJ. I got to get Guile still. And then I'll be up to date on all the Jada Street Fighter figures. So, and DJ looks actually really good. Comes a little shot bead necklace. Get rid of this box. All right, and then boot. Am I on mute? Can you not hear me? Was I talking away or did I get quiet? Oh, he's on mute. Shit. Boo, DJ. Yeah, DJ is. I never really liked playing as DJ. And I opened Chun Li yesterday. She's phenomenal. Chun Li is great. And I do understand the justify the SH price anymore. I'm already too deep into it, man, and it's like I just got after paid Andrew for this stuff. I just got notification that the ramen shop just came in, and I've watched some reviews on it. It looks really cool. It's definitely one of those once you put it together, it's probably going to stay that way because it's like foam. Like you have the main thing, it's foam, and then they give you a fabric piece that goes across that has like the name of the shop, and then you got all the plastic like stools, bowls, all that type of stuff, which is awesome. And it's going to work out because from you, Josh, I'm getting the Naruto's, so I can have one sort of permanently up there eating some ramen and stuff like that. But I did watch a review because I was like, man, I didn't even realize it was coming out. It's a little pricey. It was like 65 bucks, and you get like a foam ramen hut with a bunch of accessories, extra faces and hands and stuff like that for your ship it in and kid Naruto. But the ramen shop, it just looks awesome. Like it's classic, and it's gonna look awesome on a detolf or on a shelf, and I can't wait. But I was like, damn, man, if I would have waited a little bit, I could have paid him that and he could have shipped it. But it is what it is. But all your imports and stuff like that, if you're into SH figure and stuff like that, Toyco is definitely the route to go. And Andrew is awesome. And he has this website, but he also has his pre-order like Facebook group where he'll go in, he'll post up new stuff that's dropping. And if you're really gonna commit, you can go in and you say one please, one please, one please, or however many you need, and then he gets his order, and then tags everybody that said one, and then you just pay him and he ships it. It's it's pretty awesome. Oh, I'm scrolling past some stuff. I need to get Cammy and Guile. Yeah, I need to get Guile. I was already like, man, I wasn't expecting to get these two. Was just how was definitely helping somebody out that was like basically one of my buddies ended up ordering. He got his order. He ordered from like Big Bad or something, but he also ordered from Andrew. And we're very I don't know, honorable or whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the word, but you guys probably know it. But like when you pre-order some shit, you back that stuff. And it's like, even though he was ready to pay for it again, and have two or help hook somebody up or whatever. And I just said, you know what? I need those figures anyway. I'll just take them and I'll pay them and whatever. Like, it's just what you have to do sometimes, help friends out. But also it's like, I was helping two friends, Andrew from Toyco, my buddy. And I got figures that I was going to get anyway, but that's why I ended up with them so soon. And then Guile is somebody I need to pick up. Vendor, I haven't pre-ordered DJ, but still waiting on Guile and Cammy. Ramen Shop is awesome, definitely. Yeah, the two Naruto's and Pervy Sage. I just remembered I have the A Team van from Ramen. Did it show up, or you pre-ordered it? Two Naruto's, I think. I was daft to never order the charger. I was saying to Paul, I'm all generally. Yeah, man. I got the ramen racer, and then I ordered I think the all black van, not the A Team or anything. I just the all black one. I hate my Target. I wish I could just get it at the store. Okay. Oh, what's up, Luke? He booped the like button. Everybody should boop the like button. What's up, Dark Gutierrez? But yeah, it's just like I don't know, man. Like pre-ordering it's nice to find stuff in store, but it just seems like everything's going pre-order now, like to make it guarantee that you could find it. Like I know a lot of people that'll pre-order like from like 5 places, and then whatever one they get first, then they go through and cancel all the pre-orders, or if they find it in store, they cancel their pre-order because it's like, hey, I have it here now. Why not? But it's like I just miss the days of going into like a Toys R Us and just having shelves of stuff. And you might be able to find like almost a full wave, some wave, but then you go in there next week, you find the other figures. Usually you're pretty good at finding some stuff, you know. Had to stiff arm some scalpers and some kids just to get in there and get your legends fix or whatever was the fix at the time. Pre-order, that's the way. Unfortunately, it does have its up. Yeah. I mean, I everybody dogs on Pulse and paying that membership, and it does suck, but I pre-order from Pulse all my Joes. I get the exclusives. Um, and sometimes I can go on when Amazon gets stuff in stock, I'll like order it and then I can cancel through Pulse. It's no big deal. But the fact is like it guarantees you getting it, and it's just you gotta be patient. And I think where a lot of people are like that FOMO, where somebody will get it early or they'll pay extra to order it from this place, and it's like, man, just order it and wait. If you need to have it before everybody else, so you can rub it in people's faces. Good for you. It ain't worth it. I ain't making crazy amount of money off of YouTube that I could do that. Hell, I can't even make enough to cover the figures I invest. I hate going to many sites to get what I want. That's true. I'm gonna hit up Macy's, Toys R Us over the holiday. Man, they're probably gonna have like a stuffed animal on the table. Prayer till next life alternative dimension. Waiting a hell of a lot of time for my XD walls. I didn't jump on that. I just didn't know what space I would have. I got the NECA set for like the street scene or whatever it's called. It's like, yeah, I have space for all that stuff. And the XD walls being as cool as they are, I was like, I'll probably get them when they, go up after the Kickstarter because they're just going to keep making them. I only pre-order. I can pay up front like hella dope. Yeah, paying up front. I mean, it's always good too. If you got it. Like that's what I'll do sometimes with Mezco. Like Mezco, well, they'll drop, and if I have it, I'll just do PayPal. It takes it right away instead of paying any deposit. I started a new Scottish government job, so I'm skint now since I am getting taxed for my contractor wages. Damn. So I need to cut back next year. Man, everybody's going to be needing to cut back. It doesn't matter what country you're in. I feel like everybody's having to cut back and reassess their lives because everything's getting so damn expensive. Now, I do have one more box. Make sure I'm not showing my. Oh, there we go. See, this is the big box. That's a pile of loot right there. Don't know how. If I can get it all in camera, or at least on my lap in front of the camera. The crazy part is I ordered this stuff, like I paid for my pile of loot. They're like, we don't know if it's gonna, probably won't make it before Christmas. This guy here, crazy quick. This is probably the quickest I've ever received a pile of loot. Actually, I might as well just get it off my lap and just put it on the side here. All right. It's actually arrived not all fucked up, surprisingly. So, starting it off, I know some. Oh shit, it's tore. Whatever. So, I support, all that trauma. Had to get a Toxie Pop. It's from Toxic Crusaders. Other one goes that I have is for Toxic Avengers. So I definitely had to snag him. But it's pretty crisp, but it's got that tear right there. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Fuck you, big bag. I'm never buying. No, it is what it is. But that's all I got from Big Bad. That was my pile of loot. No, just oh shit, I forgot. Okay, so a legend got the Phoenix. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Big old Firebird. But oh shit, this stuff's it's like static stuck. So BBTS has a cool little holiday looking sticker for 2024. But this one I ended up not even paying like full price for. And I know some people were able to snag it when it was on sale, I think at Target and stuff like that. But I think I only paid like 35 bucks. Like because they priced it wrong and I jumped on it and I pre-ordered it at the wrong price. Well, that's why I got extra light on my ass. My lights flicker over here. A pop, what the fuck? Dude, certain pops I will pick up. I'm not hardcore into pops, but when it's like Toxic Avenger, Toxic Crusader, anything trauma, I try to show that support because it's trauma. And when are you going to see this stuff again? You know, so I definitely want to jump on there and support things that I grew up with that even inspired me as a kid. No Moss Legends. Yeah. Well, I mean that's why it was the Phoenix, man. Finally watch all four Toxic Avenger movies. The fourth was the worst, but I like the first movie. It's just that cheesiness, man. It's the corny, cheesy, gross, horrible acting. It's just awesome. I'm the fool that buys off pulse. I've learned to wait unless it's likely to go fast. Hey, pulse it gets it to you. That's for sure. Do I own any of the Super 7 Toxies? I own all of them except for the newest one. That's more of like the Toxic Avenger, the darker paint job and stuff like that. I got to pre-order that one. The cartoon Toxic Crusaders. Yeah. And Darth, you can't say, "Hey, just because it's something you don't care for doesn't mean it's wrong. Everybody can collect whatever they want." You know? So it's like Pops when they first dropped, people were loving them and then they became oversaturated and then it became a popular thing and it became super popular and then people are like, "Oh, I'm too cool to collect Pops or whatever." I got a freaking Mr. Potato Head behind this my Cintiq that I'm using as a monitor. Like I have random shit. I collect everything. My Xmas Legends will probably be Secret Wars. Was the drip feed them out? Oh, okay. Lemmy Killmaster and Ron Jeremy were in the fourth Toxic Avenger movie. Yep. You bought the American flag Toxic? No, I got it as a gift. Canuck surprised me with it. So I do have that America Toxic. I do fancy a movie Toxic. Love 3 as it's so crazy. Yeah, it's Super 7 got close with it. I mean, they did is use the same mold they've been using and just painted it differently. I mean, that's what they've been doing. That's why there's so many out there. Um, I would like to see NECA take it and make it. There's like a statue of like a Toxic. He's on some toxic barrels holding his mop. That's like from like the 90s, 2000s that sells for like $100 or something like on eBay that I've been eyeballing. But I want NECA to grab a hold of it and actually release a good Toxic that can articulate. That'd be pretty awesome. Oh shit, Paul out of nowhere. Paul, aren't you supposed to be working? I don't know which one. I can't remember which one had the the little person that played God. But since we are talking about Super Seven and we're talking about Toxic Crusaders, and no, it's not Toxie, but just as freaking cool, we got Junkyard. Got him like he was on sale. Look at the sexiness of that figure. People can dog on Super 7 all they want. Their sculpts are on point. May not get the best articulation out of them, but they're damn. They're pretty. They're pretty. And you could just keep it on a shelf displayed like this if you wanted for all you inbox collectors because displays very well. And I didn't get the little like toxic hazmat suit henchman guy because I was like, I'll get him if he's super on clearance, but he didn't grab me as much as Toxie and then Junkyard did because of the sculpt work and everything. And they do really good job. I've seen, if you haven't seen some of the turtles, like I know Cox Create has Napoleon, the Frog. He has like the punk rock ones and all that, Rocker Leo, all that stuff. The stuff where they have their tongues out and they're expressive and all that stuff. They do a really good job on those head sculpts. Like they're really good, and that's what made me want to grab that Junkyard. You get him for like 20 bucks. I don't remember. It might have been. I love my Super 7 and Power Rangers collection. Oh, Slam Don face sculpt is amazing. Yeah. Like with any company, you're gonna have some shit drops, you're gonna have some good drops. And it's like, sure, we'd love to have super articulated, turtles, but Super 7 said many times that wasn't what they were trying to do. They were just taking what we had and adding a little bit of modern articulation to it. But then now they're doing those other turtles, which they're not my turtles, but somebody will like them. They're $30 good usually though, and not $60. There are some that I paid full retail for, and I have no regrets on it. No regrets. I think Toxie was one of them. Uh, Wingnut and Screw Loose, I got using. I mean, they're still full price, but I used like my Chuck E. Cheese money from work when I get Amazon gift cards. So that's what I call them. But yeah, I got the Wingnut and Screw Loose, which is phenomenal. Trying to think who else I paid full price for. Like I think the normal turtles, the 4 turtles, I paid normal price. Maybe Casey Jones. I'm probably going to pay full regular price for Rat King because Rat King is one of those figures I remember opening on Christmas Day, and he was just such a cool figure. As a kid, like you wouldn't think I want some like hobo dirty guy that has rats, but I was like, it was cool. All that stuff back in like the 90s, all the boys' toys and all that stuff were just gross out type of things. And turtles were great for that, making their characters just gross looking. Yeah, buy on sale. I still need the 2003 turtles. You're talking about the ones they did the double jointed stuff? I think that's what you're talking about. Dude, Wingnut was standout figure from that wave. Scumbug was up there. Yeah, Scumbug was awesome too. That's another one I think I paid full for is Scumbug and Wingnut. Best Super 7 Ultimates is Mumra for still fight. My phone made that comment ugly. Did you see the I think somebody leaked Mumra's dog from I guess was it Mondo? I think teasing like they're doing a Mondo Mumra or something like that. Bought one of those cheaper Thundercats. Oof. I mean, those ones I think are painted more cartoon and like animated accurate, but I've heard some love hate relationships with those. Yeah, the double. Diggs Figs, what's up? Just been sort of chit chatting as I've been unboxing or well Open up my mail haul. Mama, I've got my eye on Conan and Cole. Yeah. I mean, again, it's like if you see what Super 7 brings to the table, you know what to expect when it comes to like articulation. And and I paid full price for that Zartan. I only got one GI Joe, and I was getting that one that could change color Zartan one, which realized that both Zartans change color under sunlight. So it was I didn't really have to get that version, but I got the one that had the soft goods and the little snake charming stuff. I have the Super 7 Mama dog since he came with Mum Around, but yeah, Mondo gonna poop all over. Mondo been just dumping figures out, like, and they're good, very good looking figures. All right, let's see what else I got. All right. Had to get myself a Steel Brigade Desert version or Desert Steel Brigade. So got some shit on it. There we go. But yeah, reason I got him to go with some other desert figures that I have, and plus I did end up getting like a wounded version of Desert Condor. So fuck it, Action Force, right? Can never have more military action figures. But that was on sale too. It was like crazy on sale. I think Paul jumped on those too. I'm looking at this one it's my first time having this one in hand. Such a fucking weird ass one. But add more to the Action Force. A lady that almost slipped past. I had to make sure I got Gemini. Her hair is just freaking ridiculous, but the head sculpt isn't bad. It's there, and it still looks good. Like all their females, head sculpts are great, but I don't know what happened to that new Pandora because I mean, even this one with the aggressive, like the teeth and stuff, you don't have like the overly thick paint and stuff. I don't know, different factory maybe. But yeah, just a bunch of reuse on this one. But I wanted to get this one in hand so I could either shit on it or just give my opinions on it. This is the part where the only Brit in the chat moans about Action Force. What the fuck? Nice Association Force. Oh, you grew up with the originals. But I got that Steel Brigade a long time ago, but I like the Black Ops. But yeah, Black Ops version is definitely one of my favorites. Paul's like, Action Force is fuck. I got two. I have the Action Force version of the Death Star. The fuck is that? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about like I was thinking like Valaverse Action Force, but you're talking about like the 3 3/4. That's pretty dope. Thought you didn't like Gemini. I really don't, but I'm going to review it and have it in hand. And worst case scenario, I swapped the head on her. But it was one that sometimes I get figures so I can give honest reviews because some people don't really give the honest reviews. They're scared or they're afraid that they may not be in the running to get a free figure or that people won't like them and stuff like that. So it's like I'll pick up stuff like Bonebreaker. I didn't really need that Bonebreaker, that one special edition one, but I got it because I have some things I want to say about it. I got the Pandora. Didn't really need the Pandora, but had to have give an honest review on it. Like people are scared to point out things and talk about things and give honest feedback. And plus, you know, that's what I try to do. He doesn't like the head, but he will like playing with her. It's mainly those pigtails. It just makes no fucking sense. Let me have these long ass pigtails, but that we'll save that for the review. That's a ball sex biting snarl. Avengers an honorary American. I didn't like Gemini's face. It just from looking in package, it's definitely better than the new Pandoras. What is up, Jeff? How you doing? Every human is an American way to get whatever. Oh, you got Raptor, but it wasn't $10. What'd you get it for? I didn't want to miss him. The only thing that bugs me about Raptor, like this figure is sweet and it looks like Raptor. It's the best accountant. Like if you're gonna have him, well, let me put his little hat down. If you're gonna have an accountant, why not have him look cool and dress like a bird? But his fucking Falcon or whatever the hawk or whatever the hell he has, it has his little mask or hood over him, and it's like if they can make they made a Zartan during Pursuit of Cobra, and he's like almost like a desert Zartan. He looks like somebody that'd be strolling through the desert, but he has a little hawk that goes on his like walking stick, and you could take the little hood. This is 3 3/4, mind you. You can take the hood off of the freaking bird, but they didn't give it to us in a 6-inch scale. Like it just didn't make sense. Giving us all this extra shit with the dogs and stuff, but you couldn't just add that. Like it didn't even have functioning wings and shit. It's just all stagnant. Like it's like a poly, but it is what it is. Not everything's going to be perfect. Doesn't make the figure shitty, no, but still would have been cool to see if you could take that off. But I did buy a Captain Willard watch recently, so I'm all the way up in the river with Charlie. Oh, $20 definitely not bad. It needed wings. Yeah, I mean shit. Raptor gives you enough wings, with this contraption. Plenty of wings. All right, we're winding down to the last little bit of the box. All right. Got 3 more things. So, I love me some plunderlings, lone coconut. Had to get a plunder long when they were on sale. Cursed KO. KU, KU, KO. Just looks so fun. What's crazy? Okay, so he has his little like pincher thing, but then he also has a walking stick too. Can't really see it in there. You go. And then this guy's box, he has the mustache, no beard going to it, little feet. They're fun. They're fun. And then of course, to go with my nomad, because I got the main captain that's a nomad, had to get the plunder long. This is Nomad Swash. Got his little guitar thingy in there. So that's pirate sword. Trying to get the angle where you don't get to see all the glare. But he has his little feet on the bottom too. But that's what he looks like. So I'm pretty up to date. I have like a lot of plunderlings, plunder longs. I got a good amount of strongs. I didn't go all out on the strongs, but they're just fun ass figures. Jeff Moore says, I got Raptor and Rope Pig both on sale at Target. If my wife is listening, they were almost free, but really, I forgot what I paid. Red Bull gives you wings. Joey Collects picked up a bunch of bullshit, huh? Fuck you, dude. Apparently. In Fouche Blue. See, Cox Street has Swash. He's cool. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. The bearded plunderlong looks like he sells LSD at fish shows. He probably does. Probably does, man. It's if you guys haven't, like I keep saying it, and I've reviewed a lot of plunderlings. They're fun figures. You don't need to if you want to go out and all out and get a bunch of them, that's cool, but you can really just pick up one or two or just one and just have one just to fucking fidget around with. They're really fun and they feel quality in your hand. They're good quality figures. You get the joints are fully painted, so when you're moving the joints and like the hands and stuff, you get some flaking of the paint, but it's not like where it's going to flake away and reveal like just a white joint or something like that because the plastic matches as well. But they're fun. They're really fun. And then this next one, this one's a newer item that recently dropped and people were getting in hand and reviewing it. And I had the original of this figure as a kid. It was a hand me down from my older brother's toys. Like basically, when he joined the military and all that stuff, his stuff was just like whatever Hot Wheels, whatever you guys had it, and just had this like box full of like those shitty ass. Well, we had normal blocks, but you remember like the plastic. They were like Legos and blocks, but they weren't Legos. They weren't blocks. They were like they had these little plastic like pins on all the sides, and you'd mesh the like the pins together to get them to put together. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Might be either too young or but it's just what he had. He had some of these like they come in multiple colors, and then you just like push them together. Um, Somebody probably knows. No, they weren't connects. I don't think they were connects. It was like imagine like a porcupine, like they were a little bit rounded and stuff. They're like you're pushing those two together. I don't know. Somebody might know the name, but I don't think they were called connects. Unless Tinker Toys. No, because there's like Tinker Toys, Connects. I want to know what the hell they are. I might have to let me try this. Not Imaginext. Oh, here we go. This is I already found it right at the beginning. What the fuck? What are they called? I don't know. I have a picture of them, but they're these. You push them together, and you form them together. I don't know what the hell these things are called though. Stickle bricks. Is that what the fuck they're called? Stickle bricks? Yep, that's what they're called. Fucking stickle bricks. But anyway, yeah, they did sort of suck. You couldn't really build shit with them. I mean, look at some of the stuff they're like, hey, we can build weird ass dogs. No, they ain't Legos. But anyway, so I had those mixed with a bunch of stuff, and then he had some figures that he had in there that were like 5 point articulated figures. And one of them was a Fisher Price figure, which of course, Four Horsemen paying homage to Fisher Rice. Well, Fisher Price with Fisher Rice. We got ourselves a Cosmic Legions. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I had the original, like I said, of the little guy. And when I saw this, I knew right away who he was and who they're paying homage to. I was like, this looks just like, and sure enough. I wish they would have different head sculpt in here though, since I already have that head sculpt in the Mythic Legions realm. It bothers me a little bit. But I like the alien head that's in here. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna probably sport it with that alien head because that alien head is dope. Looks so freaking cool. I love the colors. And there's a lot of interchangeability in this thing. A lot. like changing out the limbs. Like they give you a bunch extra limbs and stuff to swap out, not just hands. Holy crap! Frostbite with the $2. Where the Kool Aid Man gone, dude? All this stuff is gonna be going, man. Like, let's see if I can move this out of the way. Like, all this stuff is it's going, man. How to get my shit cleared out so I can sell this house and move and stay with my buddy in a room. Probably have all my stuff crammed into one little thing and have my stuff in boxes until I find a new house. You know, those are the it's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. So yeah, Fisher looking dope is it. I watched some reviews on it, dude. It's awesome. Yeah, Cutthroat sent me some evil Christmas elf song. I'm like, what the hell is this? It was like he sent a voice message. I was like listening to it, thinking he was gonna say something. And I'm like, oh, it's a song. Nah, man, it's good. It's good. Divorces have to happen, man. You know, when people aren't compatible, and then it's just like I'm in a toxic cesspool that made me question a lot of things. You know, especially when you get the finger pointed at you all the time, saying that you're the fault of the situation, and you try what you can. You think you're changing. You think you're doing this to try to fix it when it's not really what the issue is. So, had to go through a lot of shit, and finally just I'm almost at the end of the tunnel. Gained fucking weight because I was unhappy and in a toxic marriage and toxic household. Walking on eggshells, and you know, it sucks. It sucks. Especially when you're trying to think that you're trying to find that partner, that like ride or die person. And it's like I feel like, you know, after this didn't work, it's like I feel like a lot of that stuff is just with the new generations and all that type of shit, it's gonna be gone, man. You gotta try to find probably have to travel different countries or some shit, man. It's wild. I'm really sorry that happened to you, bro. You're doing a great thing by sorting it out now, though. Everyone's an art hooker. Oh shit, you're going through it too, KJ? Yeah, I know I'll land on my feet, man. I got a lot of friends. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss, man. Get an old lady dude with credit cards. Man, I just really like I don't even want to jump into anything after this. Like I just want to get a fucking place. I'm gonna leave here, gonna go to Michigan. My buddy's helping me out by letting me stay in his place. He's not gonna charge me anything. He might charge me a little bit for towards power, which makes sense. Allow me to get on my feet to find like enough time to start looking for houses and just get a house that fits me. Like I don't need anything lavish. It's like a couple bedrooms, so I can have my collection room, have a bedroom, one bathroom. People are like, you should get two bathrooms. I'm like, nah, fuck it. It's gonna be me. I really don't want to deal with all this shit again. So I mean, it's my fault the whole situation happened. I just have a big heart, and sometimes I let that run with it, and it just gets fucking stomped and shitted on. It's just daily bullshit, man. No bueno. And if it ends, I'll be single till I die. I mean, until apparently people say there's somebody out there, and you find that magical somebody, and it's like, yeah, it's got to be fucking magical. It's got to be a fucking unicorn. Like, like I've been. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot. And it's like in a lot of things too is like people don't realize like it's always you hear that it's always the guy's fault all the fucking time, all the time. It's the man, it's this and that, and it's like whatever. Like it's so easy for us to get blamed for everything. Paul, sending power to all you bros for the holidays. We can play here and talk toys. That's exactly it. 7 years, I'm still doing fine. Met a few nutters and just focusing on myself, to be honest, and they are nothing but trouble half the time. And see, Cox Wright said he did. He He's divorced twice and he found a unicorn. That's it, man. If you can find it, that's what I'm looking for. Like that ride or die that like supports my shit. You don't have to understand this. You don't have to understand my art. You don't have to understand that shit. Just support it. Like, you know, and be a cool fucking human being. you know, like I could go on fucking rants about shit, but be a little respectful. it takes skiing and escort fun. but no, it's toys definitely helps. When you're getting action figures, doing all the live streams, stuff like that. That's why I haven't stopped doing the live streams, is because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do it until I'm out of the house, and then when I'm even moved, I'm probably still gonna hook it up and still do live streams, even with a bunch of cardboard boxes or whatever the fuck I'll be doing at that time. Key thing is find a chick that has her own shit together and doesn't need someone to pay them bills. Exactly, dude. Exactly. What's find someone awesome or jerk off alone and live alone. Win-win. I mean, you can get fucking you can literally for companionship, not anything sexual, but for companionship, you can always get a fucking cat or a dog. Love to do a live with you one day if you're keen. Just know, sure. Just the time zones gotta match up, man. Gotta get those time zones. Love your Walking Dead, Michonne and Rick Grimes. Dude, they're great figures. Articulation, I wish they were double jointed elbows and knees as always, but overall the appearance and presence, they're solid. Yeah, live streams are definitely an escape. And Josh, no, dude, that's gross. That's gross, man. So let me pull this girl out of this doll out of the closet here. That's gross. Then now you wash it, like throw it in the bathtub, some bleach. That's just, nah, shit'll work out. I have faith things will work out, and I'm not worried, man. I'm still right now. I still got a roof over my head, food in my stomach, still able to get action figures. Even if I wasn't able to get action figures and that stopped completely for a little bit, I'd still be okay. Main thing is just not being on the street. So life's always going to throw those curveballs. We just got to know what to deal with it, or that hurdle hits, you fucking stumble, scrape your knees up and shit. You're gonna lay there holding your knee like Peter Griffith. You're gonna be crying and all that stuff. Or no, you're gonna get up, you're gonna try to climb over, and then eventually you'll be over it in a better fucking position. That's how I ended up in Maryland, to be honest. Um, was with this girl for a long time. We had a townhouse and shit in Michigan. Things were all right. I just wasn't ready for marriage or any of that stuff, and it just things just started feeling like roommatey a little bit. And then she had that "we gotta talk" type of thing and threw me a curveball, and then fucking was like, all right, I'm out, leaving leaving Michigan. Moved Michigan to here, started off in a room, and then went to get my apartment, then got a house, and then now I'm sort of backtracking, going to Michigan into a room, but I'm gonna be, jumping into a house quicker than what I did here. But still, it's just one of those things where life loves throwing those curveballs. Shit. Hell yeah, don't talk and never say no, and you don't have to feed them. Oh, you gotta feed them all right. Then you gotta clean up after you feed them. Start get you gotta get a real a real doll, girl dolls, then some VR, and you're set, man. You're set. Just stick the lower half in the microwave for a little bit. Oh shit, my shit is going. Why are you scrolling up? There we go. I have a new roommate, but she is my age. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think that'd be a good thing. But if it's a roommate, Don't be that creepy roommate cutthroat. Don't be that creepy. He's gonna be like putting holes in the wall, peeping, putting spy cams. Do I get to keep my job with the movie? Yeah, yeah. We'll see how that freaking lasts too, because they're changing a bunch of shit there, and I'm just like, this point, I'm like, what the fuck ever. I don't care. Like if they change it enough to where I have to get a new job, fuck it, I'll get a new job. You know, it's the name of the game. Benjamin, maybe he likes them old and a bit leathery. Frostbite. Oh yeah, don't root your roommate. I mean, if it's mutual, like she's starting to dig you and stuff like that, but don't be that like roommate that's all like, you know, going out of your way and being all simping and stuff like that and creeping her out. Then her friends will never come over and stuff like that. You gotta be cool. Then she'll invite her friends over, and then you could probably, maybe hook up with one of her friends. But yeah, what do you mean we're too much? We're just giving you some insight, man. Oh, if it goes bad, where are you going to go? Where are you going going to go? Laugh out loud. I mean, it's where can you go? You can go really anywhere at that point. Like if shit went bad, I could sell my collection, get a good chunk of money. I could just fucking leave the country if I really wanted to, or get enough to get an RV or some shit and just drive around. But there's plenty of shit. Like people lose their jobs. It's like, okay, you can do Uber Eats, you can do all this stuff, and there's a lot of opportunities out there. May not be what everybody would want to do, but I'll deliver people their food. I'll do some Amazon. I'll go work at a post office. Got made redundant. 16 years. Got good payout. Landed a good paying contract job to buy shit with. Lost her best friend to cancer. Got a perm job in the government. That's a job for life. Yeah, it is, man. If you can get a government job where you have something that you can retire from, you know, that's mint. Come to Australia, not everything will try to kill you. Everything is fine. Dude, everything in Australia will fucking kill me. But you got and I was watching there's a TikTok, this I'm pretty sure she was Australian. Some of the fucking slang she was using, I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck's saying, but she had all like the like some tatted up and shit, and I was like, let me see. I was like, let me see what the fuck you're looking at. It looked like a beautiful like blue sky and stuff. She's like, yeah, it's just weeds and shit. And I'm like, oh, well, never mind. But Australia, I would love to. I just feel like I would die. I would step off the plane, get bit by everything, and just die right there. Post office is fun work, I think. That's even if it got to that point, man. I'm just saying, like, you gotta be real. Shit can happen. You should totally live in a camper van. Your job's remote and you're gonna get a chunk from the house, dude. Do it. That would be, I mean, that's not a bad idea either. Tried to send a Crimbo card to a friend I'd lost contact with. Found out he died in April. Fuck. There's always Canada. Jellyfish. Aruka and G. If I was single, I would totally get a van. But not, man. If I the chunk from the house, once I get a house in Michigan, I mean, it's gonna be a good chunk towards that house, and then my mortgage ain't gonna be shit. That's the great thing about it. Like if I can, make my mortgage under $900, I'll be cool. That's the goal. But honestly, I'll like shit. I'll go live in Colombia after visiting Colombia for a week and really experiencing what Colombia is like. I would definitely go fuck with that. Would just suck because some of the stuff, like I don't think I could bring my entire collection because I can only imagine shipping that shit overseas would be expensive as hell. But cost of living over there is awesome. Food's awesome. Just got to find a way to be bringing in American money to over there. If I live in someone's closet for 900 a month. No, I already there's houses out there, dude. You just got to look around. Not all the states are the same. Colorado, Maryland, there's a lot of states that are expensive as fuck. I don't even know how Cutthroat lives in California. California, I would just it's ridiculous. Oh, he says he's waiting for his late mom's estate to be settled in and then he's off to Tennessee. There you go. I have a buddy in Texas that wants me to move to Texas. He was like, "You just come to Texas," and I'm like, "I don't know. I hear cost of living in Texas is good, but I don't like the idea of their power grid." Cool. There's a problem loading up an app that I didn't even fucking open. Thank you, computer, for trying to open up some app that I didn't tell you to. Colorado, you live like Harry Potter for $900 a month. Yeah. No, I mean, shit, you guys will probably do it. I'll probably do a walk through the house when I get it. But I just want to, when my dad passed, I could have probably kept his house and moved into it or some shit like that. But I was like, nah, I'll sell it. I was like, I ain't coming back to Michigan. Here I am coming back to Michigan. I'm like, man, that house would have been nice. It was a small little house, but I was like, I was like, damn. But it'll be nice because I miss White Castle. And I did find some Tahitian treat here in Maryland. So introduced one of my friends to some Tahitian treat. I was like, you gotta try some of this hood soda. And because he asked, like, we were talking about it the other day, and I was like, it's rich. And he's like, motherfucker, you don't even know what rich is? Like, how you can't describe a soda, a drink as being rich. He's like, do you even understand what that definition is? I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, to me, it's rich. And then he drank the shit, and then he understood. He understood what I meant by Tahitian treat is rich. He's like they make it with butter or something. I'm like, I don't know what they do, but it's like fucking it's thick and delicious and it's like but it's not thick when you're pouring it. It's like normal soda, but I don't know what the hell they do. But it's like a heart attack in a bottle. But yeah, I do miss White Castle. When I went to fucking Jersey, the one White Castle I went out of my way to go to that didn't look like I'd get shot at, um, made my burgers and only put fucking ketchup on it. There was no ketchup mustard combo. Because that's the thing with White Castle. They don't have ketchup or mustard. It's like a one mixed together and they just blurp that shit on there. So I'm eating my fucking White Castle. I'm like, why do they taste so sweet? Oh yeah, because it's just fucking ketchup. Made me so angry. I ate them and they were still delicious, but not the way I wanted them. Cutthroat, they come with onions. So a White Castle burger, it comes with like these little fucking buns that are greasy and sticky and steamy, and they have fried onions and a little square patty with like holes in it, and then they do a pickle and then that ketchup mustard combo. And you can get a crave case. It's literally a box of burgers that's in like a cardboard briefcase, basically. And you open it up and they're all individual little box sliders. It's so good. You don't need fries. You don't need anything else. You can get a shake or a beverage, but just get a crave case and try to make it through it. Cutthroats, I'm in. And then also, like, I don't have in Maryland, they don't have Tim Hortons, so I'm missing out on Tim Hortons. It's it was like Michigan, Canada, that area, because they're mocha ice caps, man. I miss the ice caps. Um, there's like Coney, like they have a diners here in Maryland, but in Michigan they have diners, but they're like called Conies, where you can go in there and you can get yourself a Coney dog and all that. But they could get Saganaki. It's a lot of them have Greek food, so you get your euros and everything. But they have the Saganaki, which is like a goat cheese, and they light that shit on fire, and the fire touches the ceiling, and they put it out with the lemon and shit, and they serve it to you with some pita, and that shit is so fucking good. Can't get that here in Maryland. I went to literally Greek Town, ordered the same shit. It comes out to me like lukewarm because they did the shit in the back, and it wasn't the same. What is up, Mr. Wonderful? Is Tim Hortons like Tommy's Cheeseburgers? Tim Hortons like Dunkin' Donuts, but better. I'm so hungry right now. We have Tim Hortons in Fife, Scotland. For me, across the Forth Bridge, north of Edinburgh. Yeah, they're ice caps, man. They're like the blended, like sweet coffees. Fucking like drinking sugar, but they're delicious. They have mocha ice caps and normal ice caps. They're good. That's really I'd go through there and I'd pick up one of those. Wouldn't really dabble in the donuts and stuff, only unless I was craving a donut. But mainly those, just the ice cap. So, any of you guys have big plans for the holidays? I know we sort of touched on a little bit of holiday stuff for the last stream, but I don't know if anybody was saying what they were doing for the holidays. I myself, I'm gonna go see that Nosferatu. Gonna eat me some fucking theater popcorn full of COVID. Drink a $20 soda, and but yeah, watch a movie that I hear's pretty good. Our Dunkins suck here in California. 160-mile drive north to my folks up north. Bender, I'm gonna join you, dude. I'll hop on a plane. I wanna see that. I wanna fucking go over there and just see everything. Hit the fucking pubs. I feel like where you're at, that's a real fucking pub. I don't think America has they have bars and pubs. I just don't feel like they have that same feel. I'm going to watch all the Die Hard movies and Home Alone. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm going to do when I get back home from seeing the Nosferatu. I'm just going to have holiday movies one after another. What is up, Brandon? I got a 5-hour drive to be bored to tears. I mean, it's a doable drive. Where I live, all the pubs are. I'm 5 minutes from every pub in town. That's fucking sweet. Kid's going to his girlfriend's parents, so my big plan is to open my DeLorean at 78 rooftop dio. Hell yeah. That works. Did you see the post that Valverse is getting low on the Vanguards? I did not. But I don't have room for more shit. Like, I already have the van coming. I have the Dragonfly. It's in Michigan waiting for me. I got the Rattler coming. It's like I'm at the point where it's like I got to choose and how I want to have my collection. And I'm definitely leaning towards Joe's because it's my pride and joy. Then I can show you medieval castles. Fuck yeah, dude. I will lick the walls of the medieval castles and maybe turn into a vampire or turn into something. I'll probably get sick and die, but I don't know. I'd love to go see all that shit because there's not much here in America that has like our history is just we're babies. You can see some like go Pennsylvania, see some military forts here and there, but America's destroy the old and rebuild new. Oh shit! You're gonna drop Hasbro completely, or you're gonna cherry pick? Because I dropped Storm Collectibles completely. Um, what else did I drop? Mezcos are getting close to being dropped. They snagged me with like the Mask, the Joes, and then maybe a random Gomez or something here or there. But I'm being very, very finicky on Mezcos. Four Horsemen, I'm definitely cherry picking, but also like cherry picking in a good way because I'm sticking with my faction. I know in Arizona there's the Long Bridge that bought from British back in the day. Oh, Long Bridge that they brought from British. I was ghost hunting in Banshee Labyrinth, which is a pub on Monday. That's dope. Storm is pricey in Mezco also, yeah. But this is the older, yeah, the old London Bridge. Oh shit, completely. What are you gonna end up collecting instead? We scanned you. Yeah. Here's our old ass bridge. Shit, fucking Maryland had a bridge that was taken out, and that thing is that's I'm feeling that like traffic and stuff sucks. When will that cargo ship ripped down that bridge? Shouldn't have happened, but it did. I've been thinking about selling my Storm Street Fighter figures to go all in on Jada, but the Storm Street Fighter figures are so nice. I don't know if I can let them go. No, so I got rid of my Mortal Kombat. I still have my Ryu, Akuma, Lobo. I still have a handful of the Mortal Kombat ones too, but I've been purging them, and I still collecting the Jada too. Like Jada's good and they're fun for their price and the scale, but for look and everything, like Storm Collectibles all the way. Like their Blanca looks amazing. And it just like their Zangief, their Sagat, like all the Street Fighter that Storm's been pumping out is gorgeous. Like, I mean, I've seen people take like the Jada ones and they're somebody sculpting like the Third Strike style heads and painting them up and putting them on there, and they look really good. But I'm like, damn, I don't know if I want to spend $40 on the head and then try to paint it and hope it matches and all that shit. It's just a lot of work. Yeah, Storm is the best Lobo. Jada Mega Man action figures, those are good. I mean, they're making good figures. Like they it's just you're getting a lot you're getting your money's worth with Jada, really. Gonna bite my still cherry classified. That's what I'm talking about. I still want a Storm Zangief, but the door shall be open and my wallet will suffer. Yeah, but that Zangief's ginormous. So is the Sagat. Like I think it's worth it. Especially they're pumping out all those King of Fighter figures too. Sad that Mortal Kombat took the axe or whatever they're doing with it, but I mean, maybe it's not a bad thing because Mortal Kombat 1 from Nether Realms is even getting shit on. Like they're like, yeah, we're not making any more characters after this initial thing, and it just pretty much dead in the water now. Like, all you have to do, Nether Realm, whoever the fuck has Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, like whoever allows has the rights to that, all they gotta do is just HD the fuck out of it and clean up the pixels, keep it 2D. Don't change anything else. Just clean it all up to make where you can play it on a big ass screen. That'd be badass. I think there's somebody that already made something like that. But I'm just tired of buying a game and then the companies don't support it. They're not releasing the characters. Like at least with Tekken, you're gonna get the characters. They're gonna release them in packs and shit. Street Fighter, you're gonna get the characters. Mortal Kombat, they fucking tease you with all this shit, and it's like, oh man, you give me this tag partner that I wish I could play as a real character. Obviously, you got the model and the fucking animations and even moves for the thing, but you don't put them in as a full character. Fucking stupid. Who will get Star Wars and Disney IPs action figures? I don't know. Wait, who will get the Star Wars and Disney IPS action figures? What the hell is IPS? I've heard of Cobra from Space Adventure Cobra. I want 112 Fist and North Star, but Storm don't have the size license. They need to. We need some good Fist and North Star figures with the freaking gore effects and stuff. And that Cobra figure was cool. I was looking at it when we were doing the stream. I was like, man, it comes with a bunch of shit and it looks really cool. The Jada stuff, I'll try to get Street Fighter. Hope that Proto Man still be released next year. Probably will. Brandon saying if Jada gets Mortal Kombat, I'm buying them for sure. I I mean, it just depends. It's like we're seeing like their Street Fighter figures are cool and stuff, but I want to see them do something super realistic because when you're doing Mortal Kombat, they got to be realistic and I want to see how well they can pull that off. Because I mean, Storm was doing a great job. Um, then McFarlane tried doing it, but it's McFarlane, so it's just one of those things to where. What are you crying about, dog? My dog's crying. She has a box, literally a little box blocking her from entering in the room. Push the box away or step over it, goofball. But anyway, so we've been ranting and are you gonna jump over the box? Come here. Come on. Come on. You can make it over it. Come on, jump over. Come on, Zelda. Come on. Fine, fuck you too. Sometimes you gotta do that. You're gonna cry, and I'm telling you to come in here, and you're just gonna stand there. But gotta love dogs. But I think that sums it up, man. I got a bunch of shit that I get to record some stuff and try to review some of it so I can throw away the boxes, and yeah, it'll be fun. And that's another thing. Once I move to Michigan and get the new house and get settled, man, I am purging a shit ton of packages. Like I don't need to keep a lot of the stuff that I keep, and I'm like, I'm gonna purge it. Did Jazzwares have the Mortal Kombat figures before McFarlane? I don't think so. NECA, I think, had Mortal Kombat figures. I think. I've decided to pick up every Joy Toy 40K Patriarch if I can. Dude, you getting that freaking $700 big ass size of a fucking small child one? I kept telling Canuck he needs to, since he's a Joy Toy fan and like he's all about Joy Toy. I told him, I'm like, you need to sell some of your other shit so you can manage to get this piece because I feel like that piece for being in the like it's the piece of 40K. I gotta stop buying figures too much. Yeah, figures are. I mean, you can't go down the rabbit hole. Like when I started, I did Marvel Legends, and I was like, I gotta build all the build a figures, and I gotta get all this and all this hype bullshit FOMO. And you're wanting to stay with like everybody, like, oh yeah, you got this, I got this too, and then you're like, then you start realizing, what the fuck am I doing? I'm pissing away money on shit like MCU figures that who gives a shit about the MCU figures because it's like there are actors that can get changed out or the movie could be shit and flop and all that stuff. And it's like, man, the comic design is what you're really looking for. But it's like I'll be getting characters I didn't even give a shit about. Like I'll be like, I don't know who this is, but I had to get it because I wanted to build this build a figure of somebody that I don't know who the fuck it is, but apparently I needed it. Like bunch of random shit like that. And you start realizing that you just don't need some of that shit. Even as you start collecting more, it's like you start realizing, like, why do I have this? I can purge out of it. I stopped collecting Transformers. I stopped collecting Black Series. I have a lot of Black Series I got to part with. Um, and it's just really like like that's how you fine tune. That's how you start seeing like people that are like hardcore turtles where they just have this fucking big massive collection of turtles or He-Man and stuff like that, and they got like all this weird shit. They'll have like a fucking uh birthday stack of plates from back in the day or whatever. They have the toothpaste holders and all that crazy stuff. I was like, that's eventually what collections evolve into once you know like this is what I want. Like you don't need to collect everything. You can just choose a couple and then just really focus on those. And you got to have space for the stuff. It's like you example being like you can have all this like wall space. It's like, oh, you're gonna pin up figures, you're gonna put wall art up there, or you're gonna put bigger like vehicles up there. You got to really figure out what you want and how you want to present it because you can make your shit overly crowded and look like shit. And then also you got to consider too, you got to dust that shit. Or you're gonna be one of those people that have like layers of dust that are so bad that it eats away the paint of the figures. Not the 112th line, but Mezco made Mortal Kombat figure or not Mezco, NECA. I'm sorry. NECA. NECA did I think NECA made some. or maybe it was Mezco. It was Mezco, not NECA? But they had yeah, they had something. I've reached critical mass. What's up, Big Choice? But yeah, like Joe's are definitely like for me. Like I like my main stuff. I'm already focused on like mythics, cherry pick some cosmics and stuff here and there. Joe's definitely are it. My anime stuff, like I got my Medicom, like Akira stuff. I got my SH figure arts, like Berserk, Naruto stuff. Um, I got a sprinkle of Transformers. I have a lot of Turtles, retro and modern. Um, but it's like you just gotta, and then I have a bunch of other shit too. It's just you gotta really start realizing how much space do you have, how you're gonna display it, and are gonna be happy with it. So I gotta open my shit. Like I'm at that point where like some figures that are like this stuff that are stuff still up on the wall, those are gonna end up staying in package because I didn't buy two of them. But like the new stuff, I don't have to buy two of them because this shit's I'll be dead and gone before it's worth anything. So just really enjoy your collection and set it up how you want it. Don't let the FOMO, don't let all these other collectors, YouTubers, push you to collect something that you don't normally collect unless you want to. Or go to their play, like hang out with some friends that collect. You can get one of the figures in hand. You're like, okay, this shit's cool. Let me pick it up. Like the AWOC stuff. I have some AWOC stuff because I had to get one and I was like, in hand, this is cool. I'm gonna cherry pick those too. But that's the main thing is just like don't overspend. Don't overspend on figures and don't like if you could use your money towards something else, do it. You know, that's why a lot of times when I do my state of art, I was like, I didn't really have anything coming in. I was like, no, didn't get anything, didn't get anything. Feels me back when I first started, I was like getting shit like every day. So much that it was like causing backlog of reviews to where I was like had piles of stuff I haven't even touched yet. And it's like it should have dawned on me then, but it didn't. But yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know, if you're looking for a good anime to watch, pick this bad boy up on Blu-ray. The original 25. So good. Sad that the new Berserk got scrapped or cease and desist or whatever the hell happened. Damn, why is this not focused? There we go. But it's about time for me to go and grab some food and hang out, let the dog out that's either got to go to the bathroom or just can't jump over a box, either or. For some reason my dog is scared of cardboard boxes. But sold all my Mondos, too hard to keep. Mondos are hard to keep up with. I mean, especially with them when they merge with Funko, it seems like the volume of Mondos dropping were just are it's been increased. And it's probably them making up, any sort of loss from Funkos. Because the pops, like there are so many pops out there that I don't know how they make money off of them. Plus, and then they don't donate the extras or the ones they just end up throwing them out or burning them or whatever the hell they do with them. But anyway, I thank you guys for hanging out and chit chatting as I opened up some stuff that I got in the mail. And a box collector with a dog that's scared of boxes, love it. No, I think it's just she gets skittish about shit. Like it's stuff that like because I've been moving stuff, so as like boxes will shift and slide, and sometimes the box will fall over and it like makes her jump. So it's like anything she's unsure of, you gotta like fucking hold it to her, let her like smell it and see that it's not a danger or a threat. But nah, she's a good dog. And yeah. But anyway, you guys have a great rest of your week. I want you guys to have a happy holiday, even if you're driving 5 hours or whatever you're having to do. Eat some food, spend some time with the family, and just have a good time. And if you don't have anybody to spend with, or you're just feeling down on that day, feel free to hit up your friends. You can hit me up over Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and we can bullshit about toys or whatever. But um, don't let any sadness or certain feeling get you down. Really go out there and have fun, chat it up with your family and friends, and watch some good Christmas movies. But I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.